RAF Coleby Grange was a World War II Royal Air Force station situated along the western edge of the A15 between the village of Coleby and Norwich Heath, some 12 kilometres south of Lincolnshire. It first opened in 1939 as a relief landing ground for RAF Cranwell before being transferred to RAF Digby. It then operated as a fighter and night fighter airfield. In August 1944, RAF Digby took on a non-operational role, leaving Coleby Grange to combat the threat of night raids in Lincolnshire on its own. It closed after the war, but then reopened between 1959 and 1963, when it housed a 4-missile unit and 3 launchers before closing down again. The land then got auctioned off. Most of the buildings have now been demolished and only a small number have been adapted to alternative uses by local farmers. The original air operations control tower and part of the floor blast wall still stand. Apparently the control tower is where it's meant to be haunted.
It's more open space up here. Got a couple of rooms and then the big wide open side on it. I say it would have had free grass runways. They would have been going for that corner of that field, right across there. There's a building just there, I've never been in that one. You can't actually get up them.
Don't hold on to the side, so you do.
Well, you're alright that bit, just don't that bit. Some in them trees, isn't it?
You just made a footstep, can you do that again?
That tapping?
Yeah. That's what I heard. Could be the wind.
Could be, else it's blowing that partial stairwell upstairs on outside the building.
Somebody tapping. If somebody's tapping, can you do a rhythm for me? 3, 3. Do. Did you hear it?
I can't hear it from here, but you'll hear it on that EVP recorder.
Come in here. Thank you. Can you hear sounds then? Hello? It's the wind. If you just made a footstep, can you do that again?
That tapping?
Yeah. That's what I heard. Could be the wind.
Could be, else it's blowing that partial stairwell upstairs on outside the building.
Somebody tapping. If somebody's tapping, can you do a rhythm for me? 3, 3. Do. Did you hear it?
Can't hear it, but you'll hear it on that EVP recorder.
Did. I know it's windy there. So if that is you, I want you to do it 3 times. So
Just put the camera and just say, look, this. If the wind was going, doesn't make a noise at all. So that wasn't the noise that we've heard downstairs. It was like, you know. So here we've got the static meter on the floor that detects static energy. We've placed flour around it because we think that if something walks through, we may get a footstep within it. We've also got an EVP recorder there, and we've got a static camera there. We've got this facing on here, and this has already gone off once. While I was in there and Simon was setting up in here, it went through the course of colours just as I turned around, so we'll review that later on footage.
Has it?
Yeah.
Well, we caught it then, hopefully.
It's just gone off.
Brilliant.
And I've just walked past that and that's not gone off.
Yeah.
As we walk through. We've got a temperature pod, and that is also surrounding the flower, just in case we get a footprint in there. Simon thinks he's seeing a shadow on the footage, but it's not very clear, is it, when it's compressed and stuff?
It moves that fast.
Yeah.
Even if you slow it down, you won't be able to see it properly.
Now when I placed this down, it was on red, and it was on red for some time, and then when I put the flower around it started like pulsating, didn't it? And then it cut off, and now it's gone to blue. So I would expect it to be blue because it's cold. So.
Right.
But that does mean that it can't adjust to a temperature.
Yeah.
It's fluctuating all the time.
So when it goes to orange and red, it's warmer.
Yeah. But if that can go to red, that would be great, because that, the likelihood is it's not going to go to red in this weather. And then we've put some more flour in one room just to see if we can get a footprint in there. I'm just going to do an example one just to prove that you would get a footprint, you see.
So that's what we're hoping for.
Yeah. Then up the stairs. We've got stones. It's alleged that stones have been thrown at people here. We've got an EVP recorder here. As you come through here, we've heard sounds up here already, like a footstep or scraping, like this kind of movement. The steps that lead around here, which could be where what I'm hearing there.
Is that how you're hearing it?
Yeah,
Tap?
like that. Well, this is where a man fell to his death and
split his head open, didn't
split his head open. And also on the top is where another...
Just quickly show you what's up here.
Here is where another spirit, like a corporal if you like, is supposed to haunt, supposed to watch, and he is apparently grieving for all the men that he's sent out and they died. So in the fields around, there's supposed to be like white lights, people have reported.
Right.
White lights in this area all around. I mean, this is one of the remaining buildings, and this don't feel safe, Simon.
No, I just was saying that one there. And this is overlooking onto what would have been 3 grass runways. From that corner there, which has now been converted into farm property, it would have gone from there right over, if you see it, right over there.
I'm just going to sit down here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to ask some questions on a voice changer, and it's going to have an echo to my voice when I play it back, because I think the theory is that sometimes spirit can hear on a frequency that we can't. I think that by speaking to an echo, it will go and travel through the environment more, therefore the message gets spread longer and further the distance. So that's the logic with how I'm seeing. So what I'm going to try, and I've obviously got the EVP player going, so I'm going to play a question, give it time for response, review it back from the EVP recorder, and see what comes through. Simon's gone upstairs, so if there is a voice, that is him. Seems a bit more calmer in here now than it did. So I've got the EVP recorder. So if there is a spirit here that haunts this location, I ask that you come around and say hello into this recorder. It's in my hand. I've asked quite a few of them. I've said you come and talk into this recorder, there's one. I've asked the name, I've asked how old they are, I've asked if they haunt the tower. Just here. Can you hear better with an echo? If you can you come and say yes into the recorder that is in my right hand? Did you hear that? Was that your stomach?
Well, my stomach.
It was a grunt. So you can see how it's really slowed down, can't you?
Yeah. It's awesome, that.
Even if we don't get anything, it's good to try.
It is, yeah.
I mean, it's only the first time we've tried it, so It'd be good to keep trying.
Definitely.
Is there a spirit here that is grieving? Are you happy that we are here? Or does it make you hungry? That's my fault. I'm sure I heard a voice in the end of that.
Well, would you actually hear it in there, or would you hear it when it played back on there?
I would. Did you hear that?
He said that's is that me?
You could just put the recorder on it, because that means that I've picked up a voice on my recorder.
That wasn't me on the end, were it? Or was it?
Well, we'll see, won't we,
Yeah.
on camera? We'll have to review that. And we'll have to... I don't want to... No, I'm going to save it. Yeah?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do now is we're going to be quiet, and I'm just going to record for 10 seconds and then play it through an echo, yeah? See if we're getting any voice through that. No. So I'm just going to do this. If you're trying to communicate with me via this device, I'm going to leave it for 10 seconds after this and try and speak.